Thank you for meeting us today. How do you do?
We are doing well, thanks for asking.
Well, let me just say, on behalf of our studio, it's a pleasure to have you both here. My name is Sekar Ayuningtyas, the casting director of our group, and this is my associate, Ananda Meira.
Yes, very pleased to meet you. My name is Hesti Rahayu, the writer of The Path Connected. This is my sister and legal advisor, Rizki Nafatul Fatimah.
Is this your first time over to the city?
I visited a few times, so not for me, but it is fun.
Yes, and it is a wonderful first experience so far.
Oh, where are you staying?
At the hotel just near the airport.
That's quite a distance. Shall we arrange a taxi after the meeting?
Oh, no need. We have made plans to tour around Skeleton. But thanks for overdue.
Alright, then shall we get down to business?
Yes, of course.
So, to begin, may I suggest establishing an agenda for today's session? How does that sound?
Yes, that would be much appreciated actually.
Great. Our main objective today is to offer you a generous deal, including many benefits with space for further negotiation, so allowing more specific conditions to be added. Are there any questions so far?
Well, I'd just like to make it clear that we have come here with no intention of setting any final agreement with you. We are only testing the water. We may see.
Of course, we fully understand. We also intend to only propose to you our offer with an open negotiation. And we will also give you a follow-up in the form of an email in about a week, so you will have plenty of time to consider our offer.
I see. I'm honored with that. So what are you exactly proposing?
Well, Miss Hesti, we from the studio have taken a great interest in your recent work, The Path Connected, and we believe that it is exactly the kind of work we wish to promote in our program. I'm sure you have heard the Steady and Ready. So, we from the studio are willing to give you an invitation as a star guest, and my associate will give you the details.
So our program is one that aims to provide viewers with a well-rounded and engaging television experience that combines classic principles and modern influences. Hence why it's extremely important to us that we show our future guests our transparency. Here we have a blank copy of our terms of contract.
This contract will be the all to protect its legality after meeting. Privately of course, just to ensure protection of my client rights.
Certainly, we hope to gain your trust after all. Now let us briefly run through the terms. Please feel free to interrupt if there is anything unclear. So starting with Article 1, we have the scope. Then in the next page, Article 2, we have the description of guest appearance. Here we specify the date and time of the recording, the number of times that recording will be allowed to air, as well as the main topic we have to discuss with our guests, which are first, the background and inspiration of the book The Path Connected. Second is the author's opinion on the book's recent success. And the last one is the author's plans moving forward in terms of writing career.
These general topics are acceptable. There should be no issue discussing it. But beside this are there restrictions for what topics not to be discussed as a part of the written contract.
Of course, we can actually find it here on page 3, Article 5, where off-limits topics and other conditions are to be specified. Would you like to fill this in right away?
Oh no, while I have a general idea for it, I think I will think it through a bit more. So please continue.
Then moving on to Article 6, you can see the one-off fees and expenses we are willing to provide. Would you have any comment on that?
As I understand it here, the two are interlinked. Is it right?
Yes, basically fees are the payments for guest appearance, and while the expenses are payments for things such as travel and lodging. Of course, is under the maximum amounts as per contract.
I believe all the term previous environments are subject to consideration for being our accountant, especially the bachelor's environment students part. To clarify, you said before that we have time to think it over until a follow-up.
Well, yes, in about a week, we will send you a follow-up in the form of an email, and if necessary, we could also arrange a second meeting for you.
Would you like to clarify anything else?
About that, I'd like to go back on the previous point, the list of conditions, if that's alright. I have some points that I want to add after all.
Absolutely, please.
Thanks. So, the first and foremost is my identity. As your team probably knows already, I am an anonymous author. Even in my book, I don't use my real name nor show my face. It's most important to me that I keep my personal life confidential. So, is there a way to have my identity hidden to documentary show?
Yes, it is anonymity, and I assure you, it is not an uncommon request in this field, so you have nothing to worry about. Let me see, we could simply refer to you by your pen name, and we could also blur your facials. Would that suffice?
I like the naming idea, but truthfully, I'm very not fond of the blur effect of people's face. Is there any way to make it feel less like the show isn't showing my face?
Yes, absolutely. Our official team is just the expert to find the kind of creative solution around such issue. Although we would need time to consult them on the matter first, we could perhaps finish up in about a week.
That is acceptable. Now, if I move on to the next concern, I'm unsure if my client would be fit to be present on set by myself.
Now that you have mentioned it, I wouldn't be comfortable by myself in an unfamiliar place. Would it be possible for me to bring someone as emotional support during the session? I think even just one will help greatly.
That's a reasonable request, although we would need to provide you to provide us the detail about who will be present beforehand, as we need to need an approval to the board to make the arrangement.
Certainly, I understand. We will discuss it further and send you the link through the same email addresses you used to contact us. It should be done within a week. Would that be reasonable?
Yes, we appreciate your understanding, and perhaps we should stop at this point.
Of course, I believe we have covered the main point.
Yes, we appreciate your understanding and flexibility.
Perfect. And since we've made a reasonable progress today, I'm sure we will be in touch shortly.
Yes, we will email you the summary of the meeting. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having us. It was a pleasure.
Have a good rest of the day.
You too, and safe travels.